Hi, this is Dean, and this is my 1971 Nissan Skyline Hakusoka GTR. I purchased this car because of the uniqueness of the car, being the only Hakusuka on the island. It's a 1971 Skyline, directly brought in from Japan, so it's the only one, and it's a right-hand driver, so who wouldn't want something like this? When I first saw this car at Hawaii Kai car show, it was a silver at the time, four-door Skyline, and when I first saw it I was amazed that there was even one on the island. Since then I was kind of tracking the car. I heard it was potentially going to be up for sale, found it on Craigslist, and was amazed that I was able to purchase the car from the seller at the time. When I first came across this car, I was pretty amazed at its condition, and overall interior is pretty much spotless. Exterior was okay, had a few rust spots here and there, so I knew I wanted to do a paint and body on it. At the time I did a lot of research on Japan as far as what they were doing to their Skylines, such as the flares and whatnot, so I knew I wanted to flare the car. I wanted to have a color that would stand out, and then do a lot of engine work and customization on the suspension as well, so that's kind of how I came about doing the updates on the car. Yeah, so the first mods I did was figuring out what color of paint I wanted to do, which is the blue that I found off of the internet looking at other Skylines in Japan. From there I knew I wanted to do flares, so I tried to look for factory flares, but they discontinued making the four-door flares, and I wanted some custom flares done, so I got G1 Auto to do the paint, body, and custom still flares, which was a lot of work and a lot of time getting it figured out and how to do the flares exactly. In order to do the flares correctly, I needed to find the rims, and I went with a Volks Racing TE37 VSL racing rims, which are limited edition 2015 rims from Japan as well. I went on Yahoo Japan and started searching for parts. So when I went on the site, I figured I would get new bumpers because the original bumpers were kind of rusty. The hood, I found a carbon fiber hood for it. The dash was cracked, I found a carbon fiber dash for it. Redid all the emblems and whatnot, so again, everything was changed out on this when I did the body work. As far as the engine work, it's the stock L28 inline 6 engine. I went with triple Mukunis, as well as had some custom valve covers made, heat shield, and velocity stacks done as well. Suspension wise, I went with coilover T3 system, the Toy big brake system, but that's pretty much it as far as mods, and it's never ending. There's always things you want to do to improve it. The interior is all original, factory AC, so I would hate to do anything to the interior at this point, but more or less just leave it all original interior. The only other thing I might look at is maybe doing air ride or some kind of air suspension on it, but other than that, I'm pretty happy how it is today. Well, the favorite part of this car is the uniqueness of the car, being a right-hand driver. When people see me driving it, they just do a double take because they're just caught off guard seeing someone on the right-hand side driving it versus the left-hand side. In America, this car is considered like a unicorn, where everybody hears about it but never sees it. So again, it's like the rarity of the car. It's just fun to drive and fun to stand out and have people notice you as you're driving it. A lot of people think it's a Toyota, or they don't know quite what it is, but the people that know the car really appreciate the car, and those that don't know what type of car it is, they're fascinated by seeing it because it's still unique. But the true lovers of these cars that really know what it is really appreciate it and are amazed that they get to see one in person, which is kind of how I was when I first got to see it. And being able to finally own one and drive one, it's been a dream come true.